Hey everyone, it's Judy Lee here, and I mentioned in my last video that I would do a run through of my journal. This is my January journal. It's nothing fancy. I put it together kind of fast. I just painted over a book. This is a real book that I had read. Um, and then I just put a sticker and then wrote the 2020. So, it's nothing fancy, as I say, it's just mine. This is a personal journal, go away, um, and it's just what I wanted. Um, I was doing challenges for a couple of months, and it started with this one. So, I'm not gonna linger on any page because there's some personal stuff in here. So, but anyway, here we go. Like I say, this was a real book. This is starting January. Um, I'm gonna go back in and redo this, but for right now, that's the way I did it. It's just 3 moments from my holidays, um, and yeah, I hadn't finished this, but yeah, what I did is what I did. I journaled on the back of a card. This was for the 3rd. This was for the 4th. Um, I had to add another extra little thing. As you can see, it's the 4th. But that is for my 3rd and 4th. And here's the 5th. I mean, they're all different colors. This is black and white and gray. This is my red. Um, this one was January 6th, my goals this year. I'm going to try to go a little faster here. 7th, 8th, which is a tip in. It's a queen that I put in extra. And then this is my, and y'all can't see that, but it's shiny. There it is, shiny. Um, this is my silver page. Uh, yeah, so they're all different. Um, some days I didn't write much. Some days I wrote a lot. So, home, family time, bird. And this one was about believing in yourself, self-care. But all of them had a prompt during my January and February. So I kind of added to it afterwards. But I went ahead and did the prompt as needed, and it was to use a napkin. So I did. And then write about a friend. So I did. Um, and, this one was use washi in some way. Or make a border, I think. Something like that. Butterflies, memories. But they're all mine, and I like it. This was some scrap paper that I had done, so I just put it in there. Another little, this is a flip, a tag that flips up that I wrote on. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. And my little tuck, and then another tag that I didn't write on. I did a flip here that, well, no, that's a, oh, okay, I got it tucked down in here. There's a tuck spot on top and right here. And what I wrote is in here. So I won't get that out. And I got this big old piece. That was kind of, oh, I thought I was doing halfway, but apparently, no, it's further than halfway. But I get a little bit better at it as I go. But this one was just a trial and error. And as you can tell, this book was one of my scrapbooks. I'd put extra paint and stuff down. So that helped a lot. And then the rest of it's blank because that was the end. Alright, so that was January. I got a little bit better in February. I made it, and I just did it with I just tied a bow and put the string in the middle because I wasn't sure if I would change some paper, and I wound up doing that. Um, and this one is one that I had made last year, and I just added the February 2020. But I had made this out of um, scraps that I Mod Podged down, and then I colored it the colors I wanted, and then I put a little bit of glitter. So, yeah. And then I put the black lace around. And I've had this thing for a year and had not used it. So I figured I'd start using the ones I had already made. So, yeah, it's a little stiff. And then I Mod Podged paper on the inside. But here we go. And there's all size sheets in this one because I made this one. So, and then I've got the little envelope here. And it does have a note that I wrote in it to myself. And then here is a heart shape that I wrote in. Yeah. I made a while back. And then a tag. I'm going to turn that over because I don't need y'all reading what I wrote in a pocket. And then this is a charms that I love. It says love, handmade, and a mask for Monogram for February, of course. And then I wrote on the journaling card that I put as a tip in. This one is, I needed extra. This was talking about my mom because I missed her. But I had extra to say, so I put it on the back of this. Yeah. And I just pinned it in with a little clothespin. And then, where'd that come from? Oh, it goes in there. Okay. Okay, that's the, okay. I'm getting all mixed up. Alright, now I made a flip up with this. And it's just, one of those, I don't know what you call it. But anyway. Then this is a pocket that flips open, and I wrote about my kitty. As you can see, it's all about Vader. And then I've got this, it's some kind of material. I made this tag, and then this is a little book. I think this, is this the book? What is this? Oh, I wrote in here, and then I just covered it up. And this is nothing more than coffee paper that I colored. I didn't want to write on this pretty paper. Then this is all about my mom and dad that are gone. And this was our family tree. This came out of, this came out of this. And I made this little card that I wrote in. Uh-oh, that came apart. I should have glued it. I stuck it with tape. I should have known better. This was just a reminder for me to call Victoria. And, okay, this was a piece of card that I'd made, and anyway, I got a flip up here. I just wrote on that page, and then I had pieces of strips I had, and I cut them and stuck them on here, and I wrote on those. And then this one, I just, it's one of them days. And so is this, and I just cut those by hand and threw them on there. Yeah. And then, of course, I got another one that I wrote on underneath here, and just tacked it on. This one is a double pocket. Maybe no, it's a double. I could have made it a triple, but I didn't. And I wrote on here. Then I have, let me make sure, yeah, I love this one. I just love the colors. And, yeah, I started going with colors. This one's all black and white. And I wrote across the strip here. Purples, mandalas. And then this one's all oranges. And then this is my last one. And I drew, well, I cut out and made a house and home. And did I paste that in there? Yeah, I did. I had something right here. It must have fell out. Oh well. I made the tree with papers and stuff, flowers. But I enjoyed it. It's getting, to me, it's getting more fun as I go. Alright, I'm going to show you my March, and then I'm not going to show you my April. I'll go through it anyway. This one I did on here. I made this. I don't know. I made it last year, late last year, and I just tied it too because it got kind of bulky, and I didn't want to sew it. But anyway, here we go, and it's just cardstock, but I love it. So here we go, and I'm not going to show you all that. I'm not going to tell you all that stuff because y'all know what I've done. You can see different sizes, shapes. This is a tag that someone had made me. Oh, flip up. A lot of this stuff I'm using, somebody made me this as well. Somebody had, no, I did this one. I made that envelope. But there's a lot of stuff in my journals that people have sent me, and I just included them. Here's one that I made a little tag gem. And it's a tippy. And this is a tag. This was Easter bunny, unicorn, another barn with the kitty. This one's just all pinks and stuff, and yellow and bumblebees, and then just vintage and gold, purples, vintage. And this was made with an envelope that I made. Made a little pocket there. And there's one of my little tags that Miss Betty had sent me previously. So, like I say, I'm using things that people gave me. Somebody sent me that little pom-pom. I put it on tag. Instead of putting a thread through the hole, I put the pom-pom. And then these are some of those I had made. The belly bands and the pull-ups. And I even made this into a pocket. The envelope, the top of it, I cut it. That's where my thing is. Here's another one of those little tucks that I made. As y'all had seen in a previous video. And there's a pop-up. And then here's another cluster I made. Some of the pages I just decorated because it was finished. And I was like, I'm going to finish these pages out. I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones. But it's just one of the pop-ups as well that I made. And like I say, I just decorated these just to finish them because I had too many pages. And I wasn't going to get rid of them. So, yeah, I just decorated them. So that's it. Alright, now, April, we're still doing it. But I'm going to show you, I'm doing all sizes, shapes, and forms. This I'm so proud of. I love this April one. It was a shopping bag, a little gift bag, and it's that thick plasticky material. And I loved it because it just formed, you know, the front and back. And I just had to add April, and I took the, I just cut the sides and the things off. And I took them in, cut them, and glued them. and made a tuck spot. So this is it, and then I took a brad, made this flip. I'm just going to quickly go through here and let y'all see the pages and the colors that I used. Used a lot of flowers, and this is the doily that I did a brad on so that I could pull back, right, and hide. But it's so pretty. And then this one, somebody had sent me this fabric flower, and I wanted to use it. Someone sent me this cup. I wanted to use it. I don't remember who sends me what, because unlike some people that are organized, I don't have a folder for every one of y'all to be able to put stuff in that you send. So I'm just using it all. But yeah, this is Easter Day. And this one, I made a mistake of putting this in here. But I'll go back through and rewrite it and just stick a piece of paper on there. Tuck it in, you know. This is a little tuck spot. Some days I had a lot to write about, and some days I didn't. So, yeah. And that's it. This is Friday the 24th today, and I will write on the back of this, and I will stick it in here. But I always write at night. That way, everything that happens. Now, Miss Edie had gave me a few little pretty cards that she had made. So guess what? That's what I'm going to write on. And it went perfect in there. Matched that paper. But I'll show you all the rest of it so that you can just see what it looks like. I just put it with the colors I loved. And used things that I love. And this one has a pocket too. And I used brads to put this little Spring Has Sprung tag. And I want to say Miss Betty sent me that. I'm not sure. I might have gotten that somewhere. But anyway, and I have, you know, the little strings with some beads. And I'll put a charm on this later, but I didn't want it to be heavy. But I have to keep it hid because Vader likes to play with tassels. So, but anyway, thank you for staying this long and watching it. And I'll try to show y'all the journals monthly. At the end of each month, make a little video and just show you one journal so it won't be so long. But yeah, I'm proud of those, and I got a little bit better and better as I went. And I'm enjoying it. It's fun to be able to do that. I used to journal when I was young, and I quit doing that. So now it's kind of like starting all over, keeping a record of things, and I have, you know, where the corona started and all that stuff. So, yeah, all that's in there. So, it will be there for future generations. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you so much for sticking with me and watching to the end. I will say this. If you stuck to the end, I am going to be having a giveaway soon. It's just going to be a random giveaway. I will make a video about that. But it's just going to be a surprise package. I'm not going to show you what's going to be in it. It's just going to be a few odd and ends that fit into like a 4x6 envelope. So I've got a bag full of stuff to give away, and I haven't done the giveaways. So I'm going to start doing that again. So leave me a comment and say yes. That's all you got to do, say yes. And I know that you would like to see a giveaway, and that will be your first entry. So please leave the word yes somewhere in there. Capitalize it if possible. And then make a sentence or whatever so it makes sense and nobody else understands what's going on. Because if they didn't watch all the way through, then they don't deserve to be entered. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to y'all later. Bye.